can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. TMF INR girl, otherwise known as Tiffany Gomas, has been identified. She had herself a little bit of a problem on an airplane, saying, yo, you know what? Telling you I gotta get off the airplane. And the reason why she has to get off the airplane is, of course, because those MFers are not real. Now, we have no idea if she was talking about Mark Zuckerberg as a lizard person. We have no idea if she's talking about Joe Biden's votes. We don't know yet, but she's finally broken her silence, and she says that people shouldn't judge her for what she saw or didn't see on this flight. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Gomas is finally speaking with the press. Now, we want to begin by saying we don't want to harass, dox, or go after Tiffany Gomas in any way that invades her privacy, okay? The best that I can do for my audience is to offer you what is being printed right now, okay? So what's currently being printed in the press, and to cover this, because this is a story that we've been covering. So breaking this morning, seconds ago, this was published literally minutes ago, is Tiffany Gomas breaking her silence and speaking finally with the press on her own accord. And talking to the Daily Mail. So we are reading the Daily Mail here. Things go viral and everything changes, she said, speaking from her home in Dallas. Now, again, whoa, like, you shouldn't be going to people's houses, in my personal opinion, and I would never advocate for that. And we have a show here. We do reporting in the street. We would never do this. Now, I must say, in full disclosure, I've reached out to Tiffany Gomas for an interview. We actually got a response, but haven't actually got an official response like, yes, and we'll see what happens. But, we are not ever going to try and dox her or invade her privacy, although people are very interested in her side of the story, which is, of course, why I reached out. It's my obligation to you to reach out. So the Daily Mail actually went to her house. She's a 36-year-old marketing executive, and she told the Daily Mail, my life has been blown up. It's frightening. Things go viral and everything changes. Okay? Let's go ahead and read the article here. Marketing executive Tiffany Gomas told the Daily Mail that her life has been blown up since her extraordinary rant last month landed her off an American Airlines flight. We've seen the police reports now. The police reports were published by the New York Post, and they show, effectively, I'll summarize this and say that they had to rescreen the entire plane. An agent would not allow her back on the flight after her announcement that people aren't real and that people may die on the flight. Again, I don't even want to show like images of where she lives. I think that it's repulsive to do that. I think it's very bad. I think it's doxing. I don't want to show images or invade her privacy at all. Effectively, she was just not allowed back on the flight. Okay, so that's what the police report says. She's not charged with anything. She wasn't arrested. She was escorted out of the airport. She tried to get back on the flight. She was told no. She's escorted out of the airport, okay? So what does she have to say about it? What does she have to say about it that those MFers are not real? She says, my life's been blown up. It's frightening. Things go viral and everything changes. So this is Tiffany Gomas. This is at the Daily Mail. Apparently, she spoke with the Daily Mail. She agreed to speak with the Daily Mail at her home. And here she is. Here's more images of her. This is the Daily Mail sending a reporter to her house, and she's speaking to said reporter. So, okay. Speaking exclusively to the Daily Mail from her home, recalcitrant Gomas says, nobody knows anyone else's story, and no one should judge. Nobody knows what it's like. Now, what does she mean? It's very interesting. Dressed in a fitted white tank and a black leggings, long hair slicked back in a bun, 38-year-old owner. Oh, I didn't know she's the owner of Uppercut Marketing, which promises clients will make you look really good. Stood at the door of her property and said she was consulting a lawyer. Good for her. She claims, they're staking out my house. They're staking out my neighbors. They're going through my mail. That's super evil. How dare people do that? She stated, so much of what's out there is inaccurate, but when asked for specifics, she declined to comment further. She was flying from Dallas-Fort Worth to Orlando. And, of course, people were forced to the plane and then reboard, and Tiffany Gomas was told that she needs to go home and chill out. Now, this is and I don't want to get to her property. I certainly don't want to get to her, private life. This is an image from this. I mean, again, Tiffany Gomas is a real person. Here's a write-up of Tiffany Gomas at a different marketing company, Elevate Brand Marketing, and a write-up about her being excellent at what she does. And we want nothing but like happiness for her. It's just, the only reason that we cover this is because, honestly, there are two sides to every story. Was she seeing lizard people? I don't know, dude. I want her to respond, actually. And I believe she deserves to have the capacity to respond. There's new footage from her on the plane acting erratically and demanding to leave before the not real speech, philosophical presentation that she gave on the plane about people being not real. Some people say this is just because somebody took her AirPod. What? Now, again, I would love for her to answer these questions. We've given her an opportunity to answer the questions. We would love to sit down and give her, I would just, sit back and just be like, tell your story. Tell your story. Maybe ask some follow-ups, super nice interview. If anybody knows her that's watching, we would love to give her an opportunity to talk with us. What I found particularly interesting in this clip that we talked about yesterday, this brand new clip, is that she is seen saying something's not right, I need to get off the plane, I'm telling you, things aren't right. Go ahead and watch the video for yourself. She was clearly in distress, and what is it that caused her to be in distress? We are pro Tiffany Gomas here. We are on the side of the truth, all right? And we would love to hear her story. Here is what the brand new footage looks like. Again, she's spoken to the press now. It did look like she's voluntarily speaking to the press here at her home, and since we've been on this story, we're going to stay on it. Things aren't right. I'm telling you, things aren't right. What does that mean? What does that mean? We want to hear Tiffany Gomas' side of the story. Watch this brand new footage that just dropped yesterday.
Stop the fucking plane. Stop the fucking plane. Stop the plane! I don't know. What's wrong? No. So what's going on? No. Stop it. Stop it. This plane.
A volunteer. Do you mind moving to the middle seat? Can I get a volunteer to sit in the aisle seat? She just needs to sit down. She can't be up right now.
Here, team after this. See what happens. See what happens after this. See what happens.
Where's your bag? Is your bag still over there?
See what happens after
She has a bag in her Meltdown.
I don't even give a about my shit. Sit there. Here. Things aren't right. No, I'm telling you. Things aren't right.
I'm a licensed attorney, so just be careful. I'm a licensed attorney.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? I am gonna pull me down. I'm getting the off. I'm getting the off because no, I'm getting the